Welcome to the deep dive. It's the holidays, so we're doing something a little different this time.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going deep into the world of Christmas greetings and all the different things people say, you know.
Right.
You sent us a bunch of articles and it's amazing. I had no idea there's so many different ways
Mm.
to say Merry Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Or Happy Holidays or whatever you say.
Yeah.
So let's dive into it, I guess.
Sounds good.
Let's figure out why we say what we say, right?
Yeah.
And maybe by the end of this, we'll all be able to come up with something super creative to say to our friends and family.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So, maybe we can start with the classics, right?
Sure.
Like every Christmas card you get, it's Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, or wishing you peace and joy this holiday season, right?
Yeah.
But they're classics for a reason, right?
Yeah, I think they really tap into that kind of like nostalgia, that sort
Yeah.
of traditional Christmas feeling,
I see what you mean.
like that sense of shared experience. Those phrases have been, said for generations, right?
Yeah.
And they kind of create a sense of, I don't know, continuity.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, yeah, they're just kind of reminding you of all the good times you've had.
Yeah.
All those warm, fuzzy memories.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so we've got the classics, but then we also see all these new greetings popping up, like Merry Everything and a Happy Always.
Right.
Or warm and cozy holiday wishes,
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's with that? Why are people trying to be all different and fancy?
Well, I think it's a reaction to just being bombarded with the same old, mass-produced greetings all the time.
I can see that.
People want to, they want to be authentic.
Right.
They want to express themselves,
So they're not just sending out the same card that everybody else is sending out.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're looking for something, something personal.
Yeah, I get it. So it's like the holidays, but with a little bit of your own personality in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. And then we have, a lot of talk about inclusivity, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not all about Christmas for everybody. So, happy holidays, seasons, greetings, stuff like that.
Yeah. I think that reflects, the way society is changing, right?
Right.
I mean, our communities are way more diverse than they used to be.
For sure.
And so it makes sense that we'd start using language that's more inclusive,
Yeah.
that respects all the different cultural and religious backgrounds out there.
So it's not just assuming that everybody celebrates Christmas.
Right.
Yeah. It makes total sense. Okay, so now for the fun part. We've got a bunch of sources on funny Christmas greetings.
Oh, yeah.
Like, get ready to laugh, people.
I love the funny ones.
Me too. It's like, okay, one of these says, don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Merry Christmas.
The good one.
Right? And then another one's like, may all your sweaters be ugly and bright.
Right, right.
I mean, come on. That's hilarious.
You can't go wrong with an ugly Christmas sweater joke, right?
It's true. It's true. So I guess humor is a good way to, really make your message stand out.
For sure. And I think people remember the funny ones.
It's like a good icebreaker.
Mhm.
But, it's not all laughs and giggles. We've also got some sources that get into religious greetings, which are obviously really important for a lot of people during Christmas, right?
Yeah, I mean, for people who really connect with the religious aspect of Christmas, these greetings are, really meaningful.
They're not just saying Merry Christmas. They're like, expressing their faith.
Exactly.
Living blessings. Like, we see phrases like, Jesus is the reason for the season to stuff with like, Bible verses and all that.
Yeah.
So it's just a good reminder that Christmas has different like layers of meaning,
For sure.
It's not all about Santa Claus and presents.
Right.
So we've got like, the classic ones, the funny ones, the religious ones, and then there are the ones that are like, sentimental, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the heartfelt ones.
Yeah, the ones that make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh, wow.
Like, the holidays are brighter because of you, or your kindness makes the holidays special. I feel like you send those to like your really close friends and family.
Right. The people you really care about.
Right. It's like you're going deeper than just like, hey, Merry Christmas.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like you're saying, I value your presence in my life, sort of thing.
Yeah. It's about acknowledging, like, the impact that person has had on you.
Right. Okay, so here's where things get really interesting. I think this is what makes our deep dive special here.
Okay.
Because a lot of these sources aren't just like listing out greetings. They're actually giving advice on how to write really good ones. Like personalized messages, not just copying and pasting something generic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like a toolkit for spreading Christmas cheer.
Exactly. So it's like they're saying, okay, you got to think about your relationship with this person,
Yeah.
Like what makes it special? What inside jokes do you have? What you want to say to them?
So it's not just a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
Right, exactly. And then to add even more, like a personal touch, they're suggesting using Christmas quotes or song lyrics,
Yeah.
like, sprinkling that magic in there.
Oh, I love that. Like, it's instant Christmas cheer,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And everybody knows the words so they can sing along in their heads.
Right.
Like, may your days be merry and bright from White Christmas.
Yeah.
Or, oh, have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
So it's like you're tapping into those, like, shared memories.
Right, exactly.
Those cultural touchstones that everyone kind of connects with.
Yeah, and it just adds another level to it.
Right, yeah. It's more than just words on a page,
It's like you're sharing a piece of Christmas magic.
Exactly, yeah. It doesn't even have to be, like, famous songs or movies.
Right.
One article suggested, like, getting really specific. So, like, instead of just wishing someone a Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
you could say something like, Merry Christmas. And here's to, like, many more coffee dates and long walks in the new year.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. It's like, yeah, I remember those times we had together,
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward to more.
exactly.
Yeah, that's really good. And it's not just for, like, personal stuff either.
Oh, right.
One of the sources, it was called 55 Christmas text message templates for every occasion in 2025.
Okay.
They even had, like, tips on how to write to business contacts.
Oh, interesting.
Like clients,
Yeah.
So you can use those greetings to be all, like, professional but still festive.
Oh, I see, like networking, but with a holiday twist.
Exactly. Like you could say, thank you for your partnership this year. Merry Christmas.
That's nice.
Right. Or to your employees, it could be like, your hard work is truly appreciated. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Oh,
You
it's like, little gesture, but I bet it makes people feel good.
Right. Like you're actually thinking about them.
Yeah. Okay, but what about, like, those trickier family relationships?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The ones where just saying Merry Christmas could be, like, a little awkward.
Totally. Like there's some history there or whatever.
Exactly.
I think I saw something about that. Hold on. Yeah, 63 heartfelt Christmas greetings for your holiday card. That was one of them.
Okay.
And they had some good tips for, like, navigating those situations.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like, keep it simple,
Yeah.
Don't get too deep.
Right.
Just like, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a New Year full of happiness, something like that.
Yeah, that's nice. That's, like, safe.
Yeah, it doesn't rock the boat.
Yeah.
But you're still being nice.
Right.
Okay, but let's be real for a second.
Okay.
Not all of us are, like, Shakespeare when it comes to writing, you know?
Yeah, I feel that sometimes I just blank.
Right. Like, what do I say? But don't worry, because we've got you covered. One of these articles, 130 plus Christmas card sayings, messages, and card greetings.
Okay.
They've got tons of pre-written greetings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they're all categorized by theme, like, funny, religious, sentimental.
That's so helpful.
Right. It's like a Christmas cheat sheet.
I need that.
Oh, speaking of funny.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier, right?
Yeah, the funny greetings.
Yeah. Some sources even suggest using humor for business greetings.
Ooh, that's interesting. But isn't that a little, like, risky?
Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, who are you sending it to?
Sure.
And what's your relationship with them?
Right. You don't want to offend anyone.
Right. But, like, if it's done tastefully,
Yeah.
it could be really, like, memorable,
Yeah, I see what you mean. Right.
Like, one of them said, warmest holiday wishes from all of us at company name. We've worked hard all year long, and it's paid off. Season's greetings.
Uh-huh.
See? Funny, but still professional.
Right, yeah. It's cute.
Yeah. Oh, and there's another one I saw. This is for, like, people who work remotely.
Okay.
It says, wishing you a Merry Christmas from afar. It's been great working together, and I hope your holidays are full of joy and relaxation. Time to close the laptop. Right?
That's so true.
It's like we all need a break, right?
Seriously.
Even Santa takes a day off. Okay. We can't forget about our furry friends.
Oh, yes. The pets.
Right. A lot of these sources, like 130 plus Christmas card sayings, messages, and card greetings, they had a whole section on pet greetings.
Of course. Pets are family, too.
Exactly. Like, you could get a card with your pet's picture on it
Oh, cute.
and then say something like, have a meowy Christmas and a happy New Year.
Oh my God, I love that. Or like
Oh,
for dogs, it could be holiday greetings from the doghouse. Now, where's that bone I wrapped?
hilarious. Okay, before we like totally wrap things up, let's
Yeah.
go back to the quotes and lyrics thing for a
Yeah.
sec. I think it's super interesting how those can like, really make a greeting special. Why do you think people do that?
I think it's like tapping into that shared, Christmas experience we all have.
Right.
Like those songs and movies that just instantly make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like instant holiday cheer.
Right. And so by using those quotes and lyrics, you're like connecting with the person you're sending it to.
You're speaking their language.
Exactly. Like imagine getting a card that says, may your days be merry and bright.
Ah, classic.
Right. It just instantly takes you back to those, cozy Christmas memories.
Yeah. Or how about, it's the most wonderful time of the year?
Oh, I love that one. It's impossible to be grumpy when you hear that song.
I know, right? It's like instant happiness. Oh, and you can also use them to be funny.
Oh, how so?
Like, one article suggested using lines from Christmas movies.
Okay.
Like, imagine getting a card that says, "Merry Christmas, ya filthy animal."
Oh my God. From Home Alone?
Yes. That would be so funny.
I would love that. But yeah, you got to know who you're sending it to.
Sure, true. Not everyone would get it. But yeah, I think that's the point, right?
Yeah.
To use quotes and lyrics that, like, mean something to both of you. It's like an inside joke, but for Christmas.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like you're sharing a little bit of Christmas magic with each other.
Right, exactly. Okay, so you've talked about, like, all the different types of greetings.
We have.
But things are changing, right?
Yeah.
It's the digital age. Everybody's texting, emailing.
Social media.
Yeah. So how's that affecting our Christmas greetings?
Well, it's interesting. A lot of the sources are actually giving advice on like writing Christmas messages specifically for those platforms.
I see. So they're adapting to the times.
Right. Like, for example, there's this one 55 Christmas text message templates for every occasion in 2025.
Okay.
And it has like all these different options for texts from like super short ones to longer messages with like emojis and GIFs and stuff.
So it's like Christmas greetings 2.0, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But even though the way we're sending them is changing, the main idea is still the same.
Yeah, you still got to be thoughtful and genuine.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it's a handwritten card or a text.
Yeah.
What matters is that you're like putting in the effort to connect with the person.
Right. And honestly, sometimes those digital greetings can feel a little impersonal.
True.
But luckily, one of our sources had some advice on how to make them feel more special.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It was 63 heartfelt Christmas greetings for your holiday card.
Oh, okay.
And they said, like, simple things can make a big difference.
Like what?
Like using the person's name,
Okay.
mentioning something you did together,
Right.
or even like adding a little festive emoji,
Oh, that's a good idea.
just something to show you're actually thinking about them.
Right. Not just sending out the same message to everyone on your list.
Exactly. So instead of just Merry Christmas, you could say, Merry Christmas, friend's name. Hope you're having a cozy holiday season filled with lots of hot cocoa and good cheer.
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, get that all in the details.
Yeah, it's like that extra bit of effort that shows you care.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
And speaking of going the extra mile,
Yeah.
some people are even recording video greetings.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right. It's like a mini virtual visit.
Yeah, like you can show off your Christmas decorations
Mhm.
or sing a carol.
I love that idea.
Right, it's so personal.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it all comes down to, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's a card, a text, a video, whatever, it's about like that human connection.
Yeah, that feeling of warmth and togetherness.
Exactly. It's like technology's great and all,
Yeah.
but it's those little personal touches that really make Christmas special.
Yeah, you said it. It's the thought that counts.
So yeah, I guess even with all the new technology and stuff, the spirit of Christmas is still the same, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It's all about connecting with people and spreading some cheer. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of Christmas greetings,
Yeah.
what are some like key takeaways for our listeners? What should they keep in mind when they're writing their cards and texts this year?
I think the most important thing is to really mean it.
Right.
Like whatever you say, make sure it comes from the heart.
Yeah. Be sincere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a traditional greeting, a funny one, or something you came up with yourself.
Yeah.
It's that that genuine warmth and appreciation that people really connect with.
So it's not about like, finding the fanciest words or trying to be super clever.
Right.
It's about actually caring about the person you're sending it to.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to, like, get creative and personalize it.
Yeah, make it your own.
Exactly. Like, think about your memories together, inside jokes,
Yeah.
all those things that make your relationship special. And let those things, guide your words.
So it's like you're not just sending a card, you're sending a little piece of yourself. And that
Yeah.
makes it way more meaningful.
Totally. And, I mean, there's so many ways to do that, right? We
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about quotes, song lyrics,
Yeah, yeah.
funny stories.
Yeah, even just like reflecting on the year you've had together.
Right. Just like find something that, speaks to both of you, something that creates that like shared moment of joy.
So as we say goodbye to this holiday edition of The Deep Dive,
Oh,
I want to leave you with one last question to think about.
okay.
What Christmas greeting would you create to reflect the unique spirit of 2024?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, what message would capture everything we've been through, everything we're feeling, everything we're hoping for?
That's a great way to like, put everything we've talked about into practice.
Yeah,
Use those creative juices and come up with something really special.
exactly. Happy holidays to all our listeners.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year.
And until next time, keep diving deep.